Most people love a good video game relationship. From Drake and Sully, Master Chief and Cortana, and Geralt, and just about any woman in the whole game. Relationships are often the foundation of a good game, and as players, we can easily get more attached to these characters rather than people in real life. In this video, let's explore how I think relationships will work in Hogwarts Legacy. If this is your first time here, welcome. I would like to say a big thank you to everyone that has supported my channel so far, as we are building a truly great community. Always remember, subscribing is free, so if you enjoy this content, please subscribe and hit that thumbs up. With that being said, let's get right into it and talk nerdy. So what do we know about relationships so far? Over on the Hogwarts Legacy website, there is a frequently asked question that reads, will players establish friendships in Hogwarts Legacy? The answer is, some students at Hogwarts will become friends. As players grow these relationships, these schoolmates will become companions who can accompany players on their journey, expand their abilities, and open up as players learn their stories. This is great insight, but what does it mean? During the 14-minute Hogwarts Legacy State of Play, we got a small section of the video labeled Companions at 10 minutes and 10 seconds. It claims that we can build relationships with students that can teach you abilities and even come on adventures with you as a companion. Over time, we can learn their stories, which makes it seem like they might have a side quest associated with each one of them. We have been shown 3 of these so-called companions so far that we can have in Hogwarts Legacy. First, Natsai Onai, a Gryffindor that loves a good adventure. Second, Poppy Sweeting, a Hufflepuff that has a great connection with the fantastic beasts in the game. And third, Sebastian Sallow, a Slytherin that might have a troubling family history. While the 3 of these characters seem very interesting and different, how will the relationships actually work? Based on the information that we have seen so far, it seems as though each house will have one companion that you can have depending on which house you are sorted into. We haven't seen a Ravenclaw companion yet, and I'm curious to why we haven't seen it. Hogwarts Legacy will most likely lock you into using your house-specific companion and learning their story while you can still interact with others. You won't have as good of a relationship with them as you do your own. This mechanic would increase replayability of Hogwarts Legacy, as you would need to play as each house to truly learn the story of each companion in the game. I personally hope this isn't the case though, as Hogwarts Legacy is a build your own story game, and what if I want to play as a Hufflepuff but hate Poppy and want to get into Sebastian's family drama? My hope is that you can truly decide what relationship you want and choose to be friends or enemies with anyone despite their house affiliation. Also, I'm hoping that you can have more companions than just one for each house. Moving past talking about just companions, what about the actual relationships? I believe that we will have more choice than anticipated in Hogwarts Legacy. What do I mean by this? I think that we will be able to be friend or foe of almost anyone in the castle. While some of the characters might not have a true storyline, I'm hoping that if we go down an evil path, other background NPC characters will start to fear you and avoid you in the halls, talk behind your back, or even possibly snitch on you if they see you doing something bad. While that's not a true relationship, it would increase the weight of your choices and increase immersion in the whole castle and game. The relationship system as a whole for the characters that you can communicate with should be pretty simple. The more you talk to them and are nice to them, the better your relationship grows. Most likely this will be done on a meter or scale with relationship levels. For example, you need a level 2 relationship with a character for them to hang out with you inside of the castle, and a level 5 relationship with them to go on missions or to go outside of the castle with you. Now these levels could work both ways for being friend and enemy. The higher or technically lower the relationship with someone is, the less they like you, almost on a negative scale or negative leveling system. I'm not really sure how far these relationships will go, and I don't really think I ever want them to be romantic. It seems a bit odd to me to think of 15, 16, 17-year-olds being romantic, so maybe just a cute little kiss like Cho and Harry, but that's about as far as I would ever want it to go. I don't think Hogwarts Legacy is a place or a game that needs romance in it. Just some good old-fashioned friendships. Based on the marketing for all 3 of the companions that we have seen so far in Hogwarts Legacy, It would be a cool mechanic to add if when you hit max relationship level with them, they teach you their quote-unquote special ability. You get boosted stats when working with fantastic beasts after maxing out Poppy, or Sebastian gives you or teaches you the ability to turn into a werewolf. What am I talking about, you ask? A popular theory that has been floating around the internet is that Sebastian is either a vampire or a werewolf. I made a video about this, so I'll link it in the description and in the top right corner for your viewing pleasure. I want to hear from you guys. How do you think relationships will work in Hogwarts Legacy? Do you want romance? Let me know in the comments below. If you are feeling generous and enjoy my content, please like the video, share it with a friend, and subscribe to help me reach my next goal of 500 subscribers. Any one of those things that you could do for me help my channel more than you even know. Stay connected with me outside of YouTube and follow me on Twitter @nightly_nerd. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.